Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Angeline. I want to show you a quick update on Bitcoin. Do you see a fractal? Fractal is a similarity in price action, sequence, but not exact. But in this case, I want to use the fractal of what we see from a cycle perspective. I can see a good cycle going from here to approximately here. And this isn't exact, I'm just doing visual. And I can overlay that to approximately, it should be something like this also. Now they're not exact. Their width or time amount is not exact because cycles have elasticity. Let's say you brush your teeth every morning. Sometimes you brush your teeth at 6:30 in the morning. Sometimes it's 6:45. Sometimes it's 6:15. That is a type of elasticity that falls well within the realm of Hurst cycles. But there is a weakness in cycles. One of the weaknesses is that when exactly is the reset? And I would say 99% of the time, you only find out that the reset was here at around this time frame, only from hindsight. But cycles can give you what I call the zone of awareness. If you know that this is approximately, let's say, a 20-day cycle, and we're on day, let's say we are on day 19 or 18 or 15, you know that there's still a little more time to go, but it's close. You know that from the elasticity of cycles, it could be plus or minus 3 or maybe even 5 days. And you know that the average of the cycle is running at around, let's say, 19.2 days based on historicals. So when you get around 15, 18, especially at around the average days, at around 19.3, 19 and a half days, your awareness increases, or your awareness increases, I'd say, linearly. And once it passes the average and it passes the 20-day nominal cycle point, that awareness really becomes heightened. And that's how you kind of know it's like a stretched rubber band. It stretches, goes past 21, 22, 23, 24 days. Here we are on 26 days. I don't think you can go any more, and boom, there it goes. But it doesn't tell you exactly, or how should I say, truncate this awareness time frame. And on hedging.com, members do get that. We use what's called the event analysis, and I really can't talk about it here. What is it is a concept that we use on event analysis to combine with Hurst cycles so that we can reduce the quote-unquote weakness component of the cycles from a timing perspective. Now, from here we know that there is a reset coming. Again, okay, we are expecting a reset. And we know that from this point to where we are right now, we are at day 23. So we have passed the average point. We have passed the nominal 20-day point. So that rubber band is getting really, really stretched. And probably this day 22 right here will be the best candidate. Does that mean that we cannot have no more lower lows? No, it doesn't. But it tells you that it is less and less likely as we get further away from the 20-day nominal cycle perspective. So we are expecting a reset. And that zone of reset has heightened the awareness to a peak point so that we should be getting a reset in this 20-day cycle, and the price action should be something like this. Is that guaranteed? No, absolutely not. Again, we live in a world of shift and change. Everything is relative. Even if all your analysis confluence to a point of one direction, you can still be wrong. Absolutely. But from a probability perspective, possible and probable are very different events. From a probable perspective, this is more likely than further lower lows, given the heightened concept of awareness that a cycle reset is overdue or very overdue right now. So the shorts are playing with fire on a rubber band that is so stretched and it's about ready to snap. One more lower low should be no problem. It's well within the realm. But the likelihood of that gets very reduced as we get further away from the 20-day nominal point. Now, that's analyzing from trough to trough to trough, and that's what I usually do. However, Hurst analysis is a big proponent of Hurst analysis, David Hurst, who is on YouTube. He also provides services. I'm not promoting him in any way whatsoever right now, but I'm going to use a recent chart that he provided. There you go. He also uses not only trough to trough to trough on varying degree of time frame of cycles, but he uses peak to peak. And his analysis showing that we have a sizable peak coming at around the time frame of April 17th. And that sizable peak, based on the analysis of what I presented, if we do get this reset, we should get a price action that's like this. And then a correction into this trough right here, maybe to even lower than we have, and then likely to higher highs. Now, is this price action guaranteed? Absolutely not. But from a shorter term perspective, we have a peak coming, a 20-month peak or 80-week peak coming at around April 17th. And in the end of April or early May, we should have another trough. And I find that to be very interesting because I think price will go something like this to trough and up again. I hope you find this to be helpful. This is what members get every day. Every day. But I'm most busy usually filling out custom analysis requests. Members get unlimited custom analysis of their coins. Who cares about other people's coins? And I have people sending me requests 3 times a day, and they get it 9 out of 10 times on the same day. Consider joining and becoming a member. We got into Bitcoin based on our analysis and the event analysis, the Hurst cycle analysis, and Elliott wave. That's the cocktail of my methods. We got in, and we're on record, publicly and privately, at 17.44K. So we're still in deep profits, and we're expecting more. Have a good day.